Hello everyone, and welcome back. My name is King Kongbil, and today I am back here reigning and, well, dying as your common peasant in Kingdom Come Deliverance. So last episode, we rescued Hans from some people while hunting. We came to investigate some horse deaths, and we got our butt kicked in a battle and are not feeling too hot. We've got all sorts of damaged things there at the bottom. We're bleeding. It's not a pretty sight. But I have to go find Ginger at some charcoal burners to the south. I have to go see what I can find there. Yep, let's see what I can find. Oh, I think I might be in combat. I was going this way and the swords appeared under the compass and the music changed. That's not great. I mean, I'm getting close. I'm close to the charcoal burners. I wonder if that might be why the music changed. Yeah, here they are. Alright, let's see if we can talk to this guy, the charcoal burner spokesman.
Jesus Christ, where's that blood from? Are you wounded? You should go and get that treated quickly.
Yeah, I really should, but I need help in my search.
Could you help me?
Depends what you want, doesn't it?
I'm looking for Ginger, a stable boy from Neuhof. They say he ran away and joined up with some charcoal burners he used to hang around with sometimes.
Sorry, there's never been a lad called Ginger around here. You have to try somewhere else.
Let's try that boy as witness to a murder.
A murder's been committed at Neuhof, and that boy likely knows who did it. It's vital I find him.
There's been murder aplenty in these parts of late, but that Ginger lad really hasn't been here.
There'll be a lot less murdering going on once I bring those bastards to justice, so how about helping me out?
Calm down, lad, for the love of God. There's been no one like the boy you want round here. But then again, there are other charcoal burners. Try them. You might want to hurry. You're not the first to be asking about him, and the others weren't exactly a noble-looking bunch, although they were generous with their silver.
They didn't happen to say what they wanted him for?
No, but they definitely didn't look like they wanted to invite him to a feast.
Where else might he have gone?
Do you have any idea where else he could have gone?
You said he was friends with the charcoal burners? Well, you'll definitely find some in the forest between Neuhof and Uzhets. There's good spots around there.
But that forest is huge. I could spend weeks searching.
Then follow the river. That's how you found us, isn't it? Where there's charcoal burners, there's always water nearby.
I'll ask elsewhere.
Alright, I'll go and ask somewhere else.
May the Lord watch over you.
Alright, well, that was not successful. Let's see. I wonder. See, the one that I found was like up here, I think. It looks like I've got to search in this area. Okay, so I've got to head up north past Neuhof. Here I am at Neuhof once again. Starting to head north past Neuhof. Okay, I am in the area where I'm supposed to be looking, and it looks like there's some charcoal burners right here. So let's go see if these are the ones that I'm looking for. I don't see any people here. But let's see if this is it. They're sleeping.
Leave me be. I want to sleep.
Alright, well, I need to find a place to sleep. Then I can come back in the morning. And luckily, I know a place to sleep. That's not too far. That's where Hans and I stayed for our hunting the other episode. So I'll head up that way. We have made it to the camp. And now let's head over and get some sleep. Alright, here we go. Let's sleep till about this time. My health is going up good. I was hoping that would be the case. Still not great, but 63 health is better than the 30-something that I was at previously. But at least I'm no longer bleeding out anymore. I'm still not overly healthy, but I'm not dying. So that's a positive. So now let's head back to those charcoal burners and see if I can talk to them. There are a couple of people there. I want to be careful about those. I don't want to have to fight anyone. They look armed. At least like they have armor on. I gotta pass by these two, so let's hope they're nice people.
Greetings, my good man. May I ask you a question?
Ask first, then I'll ask you something.
Really? Good then. We're looking
Oh.
for Ginger, a stable boy at a nearby stud farm. Have you seen him anywhere?
I
Okay.
don't know anyone called that. I'm not even from this part of the country.
What a shame. We're worried about him, but we can't seem to find him.
Truly, I haven't seen him. If I were you, I'd ask the charcoal burners.
Oh, definitely. Thank you for your advice.
Why did I advise asking the charcoal burners? I know he's with the charcoal burners. Come on. I definitely wasn't going to say that I'm looking for him as well. That was going to be trouble. So let's hurry up and talk to these charcoal burners. So I can try to get out of here before they arrive. Hopefully with Ginger. There's the spokesperson.
Good day to you.
I'm looking for Ginger.
I'm looking for Ginger from Neuhof. Do you know anything about him?
I know him. What do you want of him?
There's a few questions I need to ask him.
Well, you'll have to go somewhere else to find him. He doesn't come here much.
The swords one is my best option. Let's give it a shot. That's what I'm best at.
Just think about this. If I do find him here and you've been lying to me, I'll have you hauled off in chains and turned over to the executioner.
I understand, lad, but I can't help you because he's not here, and that's that.
But
I told you, he's not here. Good luck to you.
God be with you.
I'm looking for Ginger.
do you know where I could find Ginger?
Who?
The stable boy from Neuhof. I've heard he's friends with some charcoal burners.
I know you mean. He went not long ago to the charcoal burners by Talmberg. And just follow the stream to the west. Good luck to you.
There we go. So let's head down the stream to the west. Back the direction we just came from. And past those two mean-looking guys. I wonder if they're there. I know it's outside the range, but I'm gonna go ask these charcoal burners here. Alright, let's see what these guys know.
God be with you.
I'm looking for Ginger.
I'm looking for Ginger from Neuhof. Was he here by any chance?
Ginger, you say? Would he be a red-haired fellow?
Yes, have you seen him?
Let me see now. There was a stranger around here. He didn't have red hair, though, so it wouldn't be him.
I was told you know Ginger.
Really? Because your neighbours told me they know Ginger and that he comes to visit you.
You can't believe everything you hear. They probably just wanted to get rid of you.
I've no reason not to believe them. I'm investigating the massacre at Neuhof, and that boy knows something about it. I have to talk to him, damn it.
All right. But first you have to prove you're on the right side.
Ow.
There's been 2 armed men wandering around asking about Ginger. Cutthroats by the look of them. Get rid of them, and we'll let you see Ginger.
Okay. I don't know how I'm going to get rid of them. Certainly can't fight them, but I'll try.
All right, I'll deal with them.
I'm glad to hear it. I'd say they're somewhere between here and our neighbors upstream. There's a place there where poachers used to meet before we came here, but it's abandoned now. The path to it leads straight from the stream. Try looking around there.
All right, I'll have a look there. Thank you.
Good luck to you.
I know where they are, because I passed by them on the way here. There they are. Oh, come here. Come talk to me. Why don't you talk to me? Do I really have to fight him? This isn't going to go well.
There you are, you. Oh! Come.
Yeah. Go on, attack. That didn't go well at all. Let's try this again.
Look, they say he recognized someone and that he can still point his finger at others.
There they are.
But so what? Soon enough.
Let's try something.
Bash his brains out. We can't be too safe.
I suppose. Let's just find him.
Yes.
You get what for?
Ah, come on.
Is that all you've got?
I can't get away. That didn't work. Alright, now I can run. Let's try bringing him back in here, see if these people will help me. I doubt it.
Come here, lily liver.
True enough. Let's pray he's not one of them.
You'll get
What have we got here?
To my prayer.
Entertainment?
Just when I wanted to vent my rage.
Come and get it!
Ah, they will help.
Christ!
There we go. That's the way to... This is the way to do it.
What's the matter? Come on.
Get them to help me.
You made a mistake getting on the wrong side of me.
Got him. Haha. Nice. And now I need to talk to Ginger's guardians. Which, I don't know. Maybe the spokesman?
Good day to you.
I'm looking for Ginger.
I'm looking for Ginger, a stable boy from Neuhof.
Then why don't you look for him at the stud farm?
He was there, but now they say he's hiding amongst some charcoal burners.
And where did you hear that? Anyhow, there's no one of that description here. Try asking somewhere else.
I already asked them. They sent me here.
I've been to the other camps and they told me I'd definitely find him here.
How could they know that? They just wanted to get rid of you.
I wouldn't say that. They realised I'm trying to help.
Oh, aye? And how's that?
That boy witnessed a murder and probably killed one of the murderers. I'm sure those cutthroats are already looking for him, and if I could find my way here, so could they. And when they do, they won't be asking their questions as nicely as I have.
Aye. Well, as it happens, they've already been here. And you're right, they weren't pleasant. It's my duty to protect these men, and I fear I won't be able if that pair come back.
Our paths crossed and, well, they wouldn't listen to reason.
So how did it turn out? If you're here, then they must be...
They're dead. So, what was it you wanted to tell me?
Ginger was here, but the lads hid him away somewhere. I suppose there's no need for that anymore. He's in no danger now, is he? And nor are we.
That's right. You're safe now.
All right. They're hiding him nearby. A little way along the route to Uzhitz, there's a path to the right leading to a spring. From there, you'll find an overgrown trail to a ruined hut.
Finally, some useful information. Thank you, charcoal burner.
God be with you.
Okay. Let's try to go find them. Up that way somewhere. All right. Oh, there's a ruined hut. So let's talk to Ginger.
Jesus, you've led me a merry dance.
What do you want from me?
I want to ask you a couple of questions. Why did you run off like that? Where are your cronies? And why did you kill that bandit?
What?
Right, one thing at a time.
Why did you run?
Why did you run off in such a hurry?
Because I was afraid they'd come back and kill me.
Who?
Those bandits, of course.
To get revenge on you for killing their mate?
Killing? Me? I never killed anyone. God is my witness.
I'm not sure I believe that. Why did you kill the bandit?
Why did you kill that bandit?
What? Bandit? I never killed anyone.
This is yours, isn't it? I pulled it from the belly of a dead bandit near the stud farm.
That is mine, but I didn't stab him. That fellow took it from me.
What fellow?
I don't know his name, but he's from Uzhitz, and he has a limp.
Tell me about the limping one.
What can you tell me about him? How do you know him?
I saw him a few times in the tavern in Uzhitz, playing dice and boozing.
And?
I know he lives in a house on the edge of the village, but that's all I know. I never talked to him.
Where are your cronies?
I'm looking for your friends. Where are they?
The charcoal burners? They're over at the...
To hell with the charcoal burners. Where are your bandit mates?
They're not my mates. They nearly killed me. I recognized one of them, so I thought they'd come back and...
Recognize? Who was it? Talk!
I don't know his name, only that he's from Uzhitz, and he has a limp.
He limps and he's from Uzhitz. That's not much to go on, but I suppose it'll have to do.
It's all I know. I never talked to him.
All right, so tell me everything that happened.
And now tell me exactly what happened. And don't leave anything out.
That's quite a long story.
I want to hear it.
Don't worry, I won't get bored.
All right. I woke up in the middle of the night because I needed to go for a piss. So I went out into the dark, same as usual, only there was something there that shouldn't have been. At first I thought it was just a trick of the light, but it wasn't. Then it was too late. They went past, and I thought they must be horse thieves. I would have yelled, only I was afraid they'd kill me. So I waited until they were out of sight, and I started to sneak away, but then...
Then the slaughtering started?
Yes. I thought they'd steal the horses and ride off. That would be bad enough, but then all the killing started, and flames everywhere. It was terrible, like hell itself.
And then?
It seemed some of them didn't like it either. They started squabbling among themselves, and some of them started running back where they came from, right towards me. And I had that thing in my hand, the hoof pick.
So you stabbed the first one in the belly?
No. He ran right into me. He was running fast for a fellow with a limp. He pushed me aside and I fell on the ground. Then he told me I'd better lie low if I valued my life. And he ran off with the others. And I did what he said and hid. Then the rest of the gang ran past.
And then?
Then I waited in case that limping one from Ujits came back. I didn't dare come out until I was sure. I think it was almost light.
What about the others?
What about the others? Was there anything you noticed about them?
I don't know. There might have been maybe 8 of them, and 2 of them were really big. That's all I can remember.
What did they quarrel about?
Do you know what they argued about?
I didn't hear everything, but I reckon some of them were only there to steal and wanted no part in the killing.
I know how you feel.
That sounds terrible. I know exactly how you feel.
If only I yelled. Maybe they...
If you had, you'd most likely be dead. It probably wouldn't have done any good anyway.
But still...
There was nothing you could do. That's all.
I know enough. I'll leave now.
I've heard everything I need to hear, so I'll leave you be.
Wait! What about me? Won't you help me out?
Perhaps I could. What would you like?
I'd like to go back to the stud farm, but those cutthroats who want to kill me are still around. Will you help me?
They're out of the way. I ran into them on my travels.
Really? That's great, but...
What?
I'm afraid to go back to the farm. I ran away, and God knows what they'll think about it all. I don't know if they'll even want to talk to me.
I can go and ask them.
I could go and ask them if it's important to you.
Would you? You'll definitely have their respect, the way you took care of those cutthroats.
Alright, so now I have to go back and see if they'll let Ginger back and talk to Captain Bernard and let him know all the information that I just got. Apparently I also needed to go back to Ginger's Guardians, the charcoal burners. So I'll go head back and do that first. Alright, let's see.
God be with you.
I dealt with the
You don't
bandits.
have to worry about those bandits anymore. I've dealt with them.
Really? And I suppose I have to take your word for it.
If you want proof, I can take you to them. Maybe I should have brought you their heads.
I'll take your word for it. All right, a bargain's a bargain. Ginger is hiding out in a ruined hut not far from here. You go along the road to Ujits until you see a path to the right that leads to a small spring. There's an overgrown path that leads from there right to where Ginger is. Keep your eyes peeled, though. You could easily miss it.
Good. Thanks for your help.
God be with you.
Ah, okay. If you want proof that they're dead, there's one body, and there's the other. Now, I need to go talk to Captain Bernard and the people of the village and see if they will let Ginger back and, of course, let Captain Bernard know what I discovered, especially about the people from Ushitz. I discovered an inn. Nice. That'll be useful. I, of course, need somewhere to sleep and stay. So, good to know. Oh, this isn't good. Oh no. What the heck? What the heck?
Elég volt. Itt fogsz nekem.
This is not gonna go well for me. Maybe. Dude shot his friend in the back, which helped me out. Alright, that's 2 down. There was 1 more, I think. No, he took off with my horse. Dude stole my horse. Oh, man. I'm still long way off. Dude stole my horse. I'm pretty ticked about losing my horse. Well, let's walk slowly down to Neuhof. But at least I'm pleased that I beat those humans. Well, at least 2 of them. It helped that one of them shot the other one in the back there. Or if that's a human that I'm coming up on now as well. I suspect that it is, looking at the hat. And he's got a sword. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fight this guy too, aren't I? Alright. Well, that was easy. I startled him, which is nice. Alright. Well, that's another human dead. Sir Bernard's gonna be pissed that I lost that horse. He didn't want to give me a horse to begin with. And now that I've lost it, oh man, he's not gonna be pleased about that at all. Well, let's ask about Ginger first. Ginger coming back first.
Good afternoon.
Will you take Ginger back in?
I found Ginger. He begged me to ask if he can return, ma'am.
Why should I take him back? It might be his fault I had to bury my husband.
What?
Why else would he flee but guilt? The men said they didn't see him in bed. He didn't have a clean conscience because he gave those murderers a signal.
That's not true. He fled because one of the attackers recognised him and Ginger was afraid he'd come back and kill him.
Those are just excuses. He wouldn't dare come back.
But they came back the very same day. If he hadn't run, they'd have killed him and everyone else.
Why would they do that?
Why not? They'd already murdered several people. Why not a few more?
And now I'm supposed to take him back? What if they come back for him and kill one of my daughters in the process?
The cutthroats who were after him have been taken care of. And the rest have no reason to return here.
And what about for revenge? I can't take him back.
Let's come to an agreement.
I understand your concerns, but you just need to ask Sir Hanish to leave you a guard. Those bandits might be willing to take on a few stable boys, but not an armed soldier.
I'd definitely feel better if someone was here a few days to keep watch.
It can be arranged. I'm sure Sir Bernard won't object.
Let the lad come back again. Goodbye.
Right. He'll not be pleased about me assigning one of his guards here without asking him. Yeah, he's not going to like that one bit.
Well, well. Look who deigns to grace us with his presence.
I was looking for that boy and...
And you didn't bother telling anyone.
I had to follow the trail before it went cold.
And what if some bandit skewered you and left you for dead? We'd never find you because you told no one where you were going. How would I explain that to Sir Radzig, eh? I really don't know, my lord. He disappeared without saying a word to anyone. Never crossed my mind he wanted to get himself killed.
I...
Silence! Keep your ignorant mouth shut when I'm giving you the benefit of a veteran's wisdom. You do what I tell you, answer only when I ask, and not go roaming off whenever you feel like it. I'd like to kick your arse back to the castle and be shut of you. But it's true, you're a fucking peasant who knows nothing about soldiering, and it's my job to whip you into shape, so I'm not done with you yet. God have mercy on you if you ever try anything like that again. If you're lucky, I'll only have you whipped and clapped in the stocks, because if I get my way, you'll be hanged for desertion. I hope we've got that out of the way, and I've made myself absolutely clear. And now, let's hear what you have to report.
You were the one that told me to go investigate, so that's what I did. Screw you, Captain Bernard. Alright, I know who attacked Neuhoff.
I talked to Ginger and found out what happened.
Out with it then.
Ginger fled because he recognized one of the raiders. He was afraid they'd come back to silence him.
Well, he was right. They were asking about him. So who did he recognize?
He didn't know his name. Some fellow with a limp from Ujits.
All right. Since you've gone this far, you may as well ask around in Ujits. We've enough to do here in these parts anyway. Sir Radzik will tell you about it. He said to send you to him if you haven't already been.
Any work going here, Captain?
Any chance of some work here, Captain?
It all depends on what you're ready to do, my lad. As I'm sure you've noticed, the roads around here are swarming with brigands. Sir Hanush has declared quite a reward for dealing with them.
So what do you think I should do about them?
We know about one of their encampments. It's to the east of Ratai in an abandoned mine. I don't really mind how you deal with them. Anyway, the leaders generally wear spurs, maybe like they're pretending they're nobility. Who cares? In any case, bring me the spurs, and I'll take it as proof that the deed's done.
Very well. I'll see to it.
Wait. In addition, Sir Hanush has offered a reward for every bandit who's killed. So take a good sharp dagger. You'll get a bit extra for each ear you bring.
Isn't it barbaric?
Isn't that a bit barbaric?
Barbaric ways for barbaric times, my boy.
That does make sense, I must admit.
God, I can call my horse. There's Pebbles. Alright, there we go. Now I'm no longer encumbered. My horse isn't quite encumbered. There we go. Let's talk to Sir Radzik.
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
I have another lead to the bandits.
My lord, I managed to find a clue to the whereabouts of the bandits.
Excellent. Bernard already told me what's been happening, but I'd like to hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
The whole story, or just the gist of it, sir?
It's up to you what you consider important.
Do the whole story.
One of the Neuhoff stable boys, a lad they called Ginger, fled from there and hid out with some charcoal burners. I have to say, there's a lot of them around. I never thought how many forges and ironworks they have to supply.
That's true, but keep to the point.
Oh, yes, sir. I had quite a job finding him. He was well hidden and with good reason. The bandits wanted to kill him because he recognised one of them.
Did he tell you what happened?
He said it wasn't one gang, but two. And one of them took fright when the slaughter started. Seems they were only interested in loot, so they quarrelled with the other lot. Then it came to a skirmish in the woods and one of them was killed. The rest of them scattered.
And did you find out where they went?
All I know is one of them is from Ujits. I know enough about him to be able to track him down.
All right, but those cutthroats must know who he is too, right? And if they want to get revenge on him or silence him, you'd better hope they don't get to him before you. So drop everything and get on his trail. Find out what he knows and then report back to me. I'm going to our encampment at Merhayed to oversee the security of the region.
Yes, sir.
Why this location?
Why choose Merhayed?
It's somewhat at the centre of events, isn't it? And what's more, there's another stud farm there.
Sir, do you think they're going to try the same thing again?
I shouldn't think so. Everyone will be on the alert now, but the secluded dwellings are more vulnerable. There are few people in them. They're scattered everywhere and we can't guard them all.
But the bandits won't find much silver in places like that.
There's always a groschen or two, some food and so on. Anyway, how much silver did they get from slaughtering those horses?
True. If they'd stolen them, they could have sold them. Those were fine animals.
Exactly. It's not about the silver. It's about something else.
But what?
Creating fear. Such great terror that you won't even squeak when they come to cut your throat. Never mind raise your hand against them. Fear that will root you to the spot, staring like a rabbit entranced by a stoat, waiting for the death blow to fall. Helpless to do anything about it.
I have news about the investigation.
I have some news about the investigation, sir.
Good. Tell me.
The trail leads to Ushitz. I think I already said that.
To Ujits. I found out one of the bandits is from there, a fellow they call Limpy Lubosh.
I see.
I did.
What else?
That's all I've found out so far, sir.
All right. Come back and report to me as soon as you learn anything new. Farewell.
When did I find that out? Interesting. All right, but I think with that, I'm gonna end this episode here. So thank you all for stopping by. I hope you all enjoyed it. So this game, I don't know. I'm not sure about it. There are things that I like about it. It's a really cool, fairly historically accurate game in many ways, which is awesome, especially as a medieval history nerd like myself. However, it's a pretty gruesome game. I mean, very gory. And, you know, obviously it require fighting other people and killing other people, and I'm not sure I really like doing that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna continue this playthrough or not on my channel. I might continue the game off the channel if I don't, because I mean I do like aspects of the game. Another thing I don't really like about the game, at least for the channel, is the language. I try to avoid foul language on my channels as much as possible, and that is impossible to do with this game. So yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to continue this. I will think it over the next week or so before I come up with my September schedule, and I'll make the decision by then. But at this point, I'm leaning away from continuing this playthrough on my channel, and if I continue this game, just continue it off YouTube. But we will see. Whether I continue this or not, I hope you check out some of the other playthroughs on my channel. I've got a fun EU4 game going on, Mountain Blade 2, and Manor Lords. And also head over to my second channel, Kongville Survives, where I stream survival games. So with that, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, however much of it is left, and I will catch you all next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.